Bam! There we is. We are live and in pretty color. Yes, we is. How y'all doing today out there? All y'all party peoples. We is here. We doing this cold LA, lovely Atlanta, LA. Well, supposed to be working. She do something. Here you go. Smith in the city. There she go. My cougar. Who said she was? I don't know nothing about it. Cause I ain't seen no money yet. So I go smoke and claim he finna be out of debt. Him and what's about the Craig? Them jokers ain't gonna never be out of debt because there's always a balloon payment at the end. And there we go, Malcolm right there who got the card, inviting him to the Card Nation, to the ball. Isn't that right? Down at that Evergreen Nursing Home. Malcolm is ready. He said, right. Malcolm said he will lubricate your wheelchair, get your walker rolling. Isn't that right? To get your bed to elevate. There he is. There we go right there. The man, the same color, no matter which way you flip his hand. That's Zach, California. The freaky, the weirdo state that is. The people house slide down the hill. But if your house slide down the hill, how you put it back up there? They probably ain't gonna do it again. You think so? Okay. Do you know where they do that at? California. That's all. I don't know how. Listen, one time, I don't know how I gotta do it. Shake, flood. I got a lake in the backyard. Water come down, flood, and just get up to cover my house. Sure, come. I be like, what y'all trying to do? We gonna like, nigga, give me that. I don't know what that house can go for sale right here. Let some white folks into that nature loving who want to live with them mongoose and beavers. I don't play that kind of foolishness. But I see one of the neighbor cats in my yard. Everybody know, if you out there, if you know some good cat poison, please send it to me so I can get this cat in my yard. That'll be all right. Send it to all them same people like Michael Bill. That'll be all right. They don't know it's mine. Somebody send it to me. I'm gonna keep it on the low. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna snitch on you. You snitch on me. You don't snitch on me, ain't gonna snitch on you. Like the fella I snitched on that time I got caught. They told on me first. Had I not got caught, I would have told the people you had stole the car and you were the guilty part, and I was just riding along. I had got away. I was free. Police said, "We back, we know one more in the woods." Only way they knew that, nobody seen how many woods. So I found out it was my civic duty and part of the Constitution of the United States for me to turn them in and make sure I didn't go down by myself. Thank the Lord. Then they had wrote that statement. They said they got picked up. That little one person driver. I told them, let me write this story and I'll tell you exactly how. Especially when I was in there, they got choked me. He's a nigga. He told you in jail? Choked me, yeah, the police. I'm handcuffed. He lieutenant. You trying to kill me? I tell you. Boom, ran my head back. I can't breathe. Damn, how white folks, they look at it, cutting their eyes, looking at it like this. I'm saying, I hope y'all get that nigga. I already messed up myself before I came. Because they kicked me in the stomach. I'm like, this would be number two. You know what I'm saying? I had already messed up my drawers, ripped them off, throw them in the trash. Now, Malcolm finds that funny. At this point, Malcolm, I was out of drawers. How you killed the lieutenant? No, because we ran him off the road, and he wanted to roll, and something broke his arm, almost punctured his heart. And he all this nigga stuff now, all this his lieutenant. White folks ain't did that. Anyway, back to what we back in a hand for about smoking Cree on the money. You say you want to tell nobody. I do take some cat food, and pour antifreeze in the cat food. That's all I need to know. Meow, cats me out. That's what I'm talking about. It'll be all right. Ain't that right? I went, can the cat cook? Can the cat coordinate? It'll be all right. Ain't that right? I'm looking at my yard. I don't need no damn cat in my yard. All I need a cat is for a snake in my yard. Get the snake, leave my yard. Don't hang in my yard. Right. Oh, there's some snake back now. Oh, they said one back there, man. They said that joker so big, they've been trying to kill him for 3 years. I said, well, he ain't met me. I said, I tell you. I talk real loud. You know, it sound like a gun shoot. Did you see one back there? I didn't see a snake. Miko see a snake Sunday. Way back one time. You believe Miko? Miko blind as a bullet, man. Miko don't know what those snakes look like. I don't pay Miko no attention. Anyway, folks, we here to answer your question, solve, resolve all doubt, and we here to keep it real for the people out there who likes it real, right there. What we got? We got some old questions. We passed the old question. That was so long, they just throw old away, and we just come in with the new. We can't get rid of old. The new folks bring the old. All right, here we go. Bam. The Bible mentions to love thy neighbor. Who is considered my neighbor? If you lift your shirt up, you'll find a big old fat hole in the middle of it. It look like if you was on your bed, or if you put on your back, it look like a what that thing, a blowhole. That's your neighbor. Look, I said neighbor. Love your neighbor. Isn't that right? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all all right? Neighbor. I mean, no, we don't believe in the military. Love your neighbor. Isn't that right?
Better answer than you.
What she did? Oh, she'll try to preach it. She already preached. Oh, Smitty already got her own ministry. Isn't that right? She already asked who your neighbor was, didn't it? Your neighbor is anybody love to treat people right. Isn't that right? That's it. Isn't that right? That's all they know. Who is your neighbor? If you look down there, look at that blowhole. It should be in your back, but it's in your stomach. It was a defect in manufacturing. Not from God. It was just some problem from your mom's side. You look down, that's your blowhole. Love your blowhole. Isn't that right? If you don't, you know, I used to be scared of. I never used to clean my neighbor. They just say, if you play with your neighbor, it can break it. Then he said that. They said the old mother, you could die. So I had lint. I was scared to pull the lint out. It was like you remember that little thing, operation, you to get that little thing, try to get that stuff out of. I ain't mad with it. I see little stuff like that. Let it grow. Guess what? I want to go in there and try to clean it. I'm not finna go. They say I won't bleed to death. Leave that neighbor. I don't mess with my neighbor. Leave your neighbor alone. That's why I don't mess with my neighbor in my house. Because I don't mess with my neighbor. Because you can remember I started bleeding to death. So that's your neighbor. Everybody, love your neighbor. Treat them good. Isn't that right? When he talk about a Samaritan man who then is my neighbor, what's in the book of Luke? Oh, is it Luke? See if it's chapter 11. Thank goodness. But y'all made my mind work. I need to be getting paid for this stuff. Why did you get all this stuff for? Asking questions. Well, the person asked me, did you see him directly pay me? That well, I ain't got paid from him. I need to get paid per question. Isn't that right? Especially for the fellas that walk around with all of my eyes and stuff. Use your eyes. Isn't that right? I ain't trying to flunk them eyes on country Yoshi. Isn't that right? Don't break my heart. My achy, breaking heart. I just don't quite understand. We was at the gym like she had that lady had an eye. She said, let me ask you something. Do I have an accent? They said, excuse me? Do I have an accent? They like, I said, ma'am, tell that woman she cut. I said, you sound pathetic. Then she asking something. I said, that shows right. Come on. Half of this paper can't understand you later. I said, they understand me better than you. What is it, Luke chapter 11? Yeah. What verse I want? 11. What I want? 11, what, 19? 11 and 19. What verse I want? Am I too far? Not far enough? I had to work my mind hard for this stuff. Luke chapter 11, that's what I want. Let them look at it. They'll be looking at what we finna talk about Yoshi, that country accent she got. Boy, it's downright both days. Isn't that right? We love her. And we're trying to get her start while like she got off her horse too. Isn't that right? She be telling me, I said, shut your barn door. Isn't that right? You don't tell country people like her that fall out, at farmersonly.com. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. City folk just don't understand. And I tell you, from the country, Mississippi. What are them? Memphis? Same people. Memphis is right there next to Mississippi, Arkansas, all in one. Isn't that right? Mississippi, Arkansas. Y'all are like a tri-state. I know. I know. I don't know about that. Do they call y'all tri-state? Usually when you refer to tri-state, you're talking about Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey. So I didn't know that in the South, I didn't know they could make y'all a tri-state. I didn't know nobody could count. I thought they let Ryder be in charge of them numbers. They like, 100. About 100. What y'all, did y'all find it? Is it Luke chapter 11? All right, we'll look at 13. Y'all can't find it down. Why do you say yeah at 11? Good. All right, don't worry about it. We'll come back to that question. Let's go to the next question. Lioness, Ariel, praise the Most High. Pastor Smith, thank you for taking time out to feed hungry soul spirits, allowing us to better understand on serving the Most High Yah. Blessings to you, your family, and the ministers that work with you, distributing truth worldwide. I ask of you, if the Lord permit, further understanding questions in 666. Is the numbers itself cursed, or is this an allegory for something deeper? If this number is on something, should I refuse to interact with it? I would say I wouldn't go by number 666, but if you look at it, it's going to be the mark of a man. That's going to be, if I go somewhere and the address is 666, I'm not going to say that's the deal. sometimes people take stuff and then we'll do that. And I know you're saying,
I'm gonna give you a check,
$6,600, and I'm gonna cash $6,660 check. Ain't that right? Or I tell you to make it $7,000 even. Ain't that right? But some of the stuff that people tell, he told that's gonna be the number of a man that's gonna be a. So that's not like some people address they have. If you got a house, you got 700 houses in the neighborhood. One gonna be 666. That don't mean it's the curse. It's gonna talk about the number that a man gonna take. And yes, it could be symbolic or something. I hadn't really dabbled into it a lot on it. I wait till the Lord move and I address certain questions and certain issues. Because I don't like to put stuff out of my mouth and be wrong. But I wouldn't let people persuade me into stuff and be so soon moved. Isn't that right? A lot of times people will do that. Isn't that right? And Paul said, "Marvel, you so soon remove him that call you to the grace of Christ unto another gospel, which is not a what?" No. Come on, pick it up for me there. Wait for a bit. Galatians 1 and 6. Matthew, you woke up yet? That's right. Somebody great grandma out there looking, man. You better tighten that thing up. Woman, you found that name. What was it? 13 chapter, 15? Luke 10. Well, there's one number too fast. We'll get that Luke 10 so that fellow don't want nobody loving his neighbor and then paying his neighbor. Yeah. They want a whole bunch of stuff too, in that right? Should have got some checks, rent, all kind of stuff, in that right? Praise the Lord. Matthew, that's a good book in the Bible. That's a good name too to start paying, in that right? Thank the Lord for Matthew, in that right? Mark, Luke, and John. But that Matthew, in that right? What y'all got? Galatians 1 and 6. Malcolm, shoot it out there straight where they can hear you, Malcolm. Shoot it like you need, don't knock. Come on, Malcolm.
I marvel.
Yes.
That you are so soon removed from him.
They call you
into the grace of Christ.
Unto
another gospel.
Which is not. Let it be so. And we have heard.
The gospel of Christ.
But we.
Or an angel from heaven.
It's also you. Man, you were doing so good. I knew it was going to happen, man. I was trying to work with you. Come on, man.
Then that which we have preached unto you.
Let him be what?
Accursed.
See, that's a lot of times these preachers come on. I appreciate your question. A lot of times these people are messed up. Don't pay everybody no attention. Just follow along and keep listening. When the Lord lead, we'll address. If you see 666 on something, if it got devil on it in 66, let them keep it. They want to write it on my hand or put it on something. No, I tell them I wouldn't do that. But if it's a check out of cap for $6,666, that check going straight to the bank. Isn't that right? They're talking about a number of a man he gonna put on it. It's gonna be a mark. So we sit back to wait how the Lord reveal it. Everything not to us at one time, but in time the Lord come and give it to us. Thank you for your question. Paul, appreciate you, Paul. What is PSL?
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Please.
Please.
Please. PLS?
Yeah, please.
PLS. I don't know this. I'm still learning stuff. Please, as Jews, what kind of gospel should we listen? Or is it all kind of gospel music profitable for the soul? The guy like Colossians. Oh, but y'all working with me today. Colossians 1. Colossians 1. Colossians 3 come to mind. Colossians 1:27. What does that say? Listen. Come on.
To whom God would make known what is the riches.
No, I want the third chapter of Colossians. Colossians 3. I'm making about verse 14. 14. Appreciate the illustration. Do this for all the other Blake Griffin. Who now we find out Blake Griffin is gay. Oh, they said like took one of the trainers on the bench and tried to push his head down and hit crowd, but he just playing. Oh yeah, play like that all the time. You ain't playing, boy. You's assistant. Isn't that right? Oh, Stephen Curry, he gonna come out too. Whatever. Oh yeah, that stopped him being gay. Andrew Johnson gay too, but he done gave Cookie that nasty one, didn't he? Cookie done got that nasty one. Don't let that fool you because he fell up. Don't let the smooth tape fool you now. What happened? Colossians 3. Anytime today.
And above all things, put on charity.
Yes.
Which is the bond of perfectness.
Yes.
And let the peace of God rule in your heart.
What happened, son?
Also, you are called in one body.
Yeah.
And be ye thankful.
Come on.
Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly.
With what? Come on.
Teaching and admonishing one another.
Teaching and admonishing one another. And song. And hymn.
And spiritual song.
Making melody where?
Singing with grace in your heart.
See that? Singing with grace in your heart. Doing what?
To the Lord.
To the Lord.
And whatsoever ye do, in word or deed.
Do what?
Do all in the name of the Lord Jesus.
That's what I look at. Make sure it's if it don't add nothing to you, don't listen to it. I want it. Ain't that right? I just want to listen. To me. I'm like Paul when he went in the second chapter book of Galatians. So Paul brother crept in unaware. He said they didn't add nothing to me. So a lot of people don't. Some people don't like every type of music, and some people do. By definition, something that to me, I from it. They gotta have his name. Like that song never would have made it without. Ain't no name in it. I don't know who they talking. You be assuming. Ain't that right? Never would have made it. Then it came back to him. He was singing about his wife. His grandmama. I heard it with wife. His grandmama wife. That's who he was talking about. His grandmama wife. You heard it right here. What time is it? From Minister X Smoking. How did you come up with his grandmama wife? Where's grandmama get his grandmama?
In the video, they had like his grandma and
his grandmama. Who are they had video? And wife.
Somebody got beat up.
And somebody got beat up. So now it's his grandmama wife and somebody got beat up. He couldn't have made it without his grandmama wife getting beat up. Over every situation. I want to get his grandmama wife. So who is his grandmama?
Never would have made
it without food. I couldn't lose. I ain't have no food. When I sing, then he said, that's president. Oh, Gavin, I'm so tired. Isn't that right? Prison like that. I mean, she just be rocking. Say, go back to them fries and then waffles. Oh, don't worry about it. You'll be all right. We love you. We got to get ready to go to town up there. We're going to get back and we'll answer the Lord's will. Sabbath night. We'll try to finish these up. We're going to try to get back. They out there playing. We got to get Dwayne. They got them little fat, ugly fingers. I don't know what he's doing on that keyboard. I'd have put some blood. He got them things where the meat come back on. Oh, the nail set behind. Y'all seen people do that? He cut some banana pudding. He's done. You better get some of that banana pudding. All I kept seeing a little fat finger in there. I said, man, I will eat that stuff. I can't eat it. When I see that meat shoot out around there, ain't no nail. I ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it. All I said, but he make a sound. They just do that. My sister's got them things. Oh, yeah. Mash up bread. I can't eat that from. I know everything they get, they mash. I don't care if it's. They gonna mess it. They just gotta have them fingerprint, please. I can't eat that mess. So tune in Sabbath night, 7:45. We might do it 7:40. Get another 5 minutes. We try to answer these questions. But we love it. We get ready to go. They gotta go clock in so they can get in and get started. So y'all stay here?
No, I want to talk to you about this.
You want to talk to me about it?